Hey friendos, my name is Nez and welcome back for some more Monster Camp. Today we're going after yet another secret ending. We haven't romanced Dahlia in a while, so I think it's about time we go after her Genie Flask secret ending. Let's play! 1 player, short game. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us it did. Who are you? Let's play as Red.
Summer will be lit!
One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain, everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojima, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless of times. Ravi Mishra, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculessa Hewlett-Packard, a library computer become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Kino, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Demi LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who is profoundly in love with life and all of its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long and all of summer could be shaped by the very first step well taken. And so it was clear it came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Who do we break the ice with? Besides finding love, what is your main goal at summer camp? To earn all the Monster Scout badges. Fellow Monster Scout, I see! I recently made it my lifelong ambition to earn every badge there is! So far, I've received the Welcome to the Monster Scouts badge, the Read the Monster Scouts Terms and Conditions badge, and the Dahlia Kino Name Tag badge! I'm gonna earn the rest over the summer and no force in heaven nor hell can stop me! Nez, we should work towards earning badges together at camp! That we shall! We only have 3 weeks left though to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid and we were ready to start. Back to Camp Spook, here we go. Okay, where do we go? Let's go to the woods. During your hike through the woods, you find a baby bird that's fallen out of its nest. You nurse him back to health with some delicious trail mix. You also give him some great advice on puberty and how to do his taxes when he grows up. Then the mama bird finds you and she is pissed that you're holding her baby. She tries to peck your eyes out, but you fight her off. You've learned an important lesson today. Don't fuck with birds. You gain 2 smarts. Later, you're busy making Bionicles smooch each other until Calculesser grabs you, Damien, and Dahlia and leads you deep into the woods. Friends, thank you for responding to my behavior. I was trying my best to simulate severe distress. First off, greetings. I bestow my greetings. Psh, hey. I have assembled you here because as you can see, there is a critical plant emergency in the forest. These plants are failing to pollinate. The situation is dire. There is a 99.98% likelihood that this will negatively affect the plant population of the woods. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Are we in the middle of a plant apocalypse? Dahlia, that is completely accurate. Also, I admire your word choice. Please, I need you 3 to help me save these botanical organisms. Plants are actually pretty fucking metal. Did you know there are plants that can eat a whole car if you dare them to? I'm down to help. I am not certain that is accurate, but I am also excited that you have agreed to help me. I will also help! Hail Dahlia, save your plants! Bahaha! Oh, and before I forget, I have just one question. What is pollination and why does it even matter at all? Oh, that is an excellent question. Plant biology is one of my favorite internet search terms, so I'd be happy to give you an explanation. Simply put, pollination is the act of transferring pollen grains from the male anther of the flower to the female stigma. Wait, is pollination the reason why trees smell like jizz in the spring? I was getting the weirdest boners from that smell last year! Pollen travels from one flower to another via animals or insects. We call animals or insects that transfer pollen from plant to plant pollinators. Damn, those pollinators just roll around from one flower to another, getting all covered in those pollen grains, soaking everyone in that filthy, filthy pollen.
Eggplant.
Once pollen is transferred between flowers, the flower can produce a seed. Seeds contain the genetic information to produce a new plant.
Holy shit! Pollination gets plants pregnant? Are you telling me that pollination's just plant fucking?
I am mildly aroused by pollination. We should help these plants immediately.
Time to take that mild arousal to full-blown plant boner. Get these plants in the mood to pollinate, baby. Okay, what do we do? We've had this fucking event like 3 times already. We should know what to do. Turn down the lights, play some smooth music, install TV that only plays B-movie. These plants will be wet in pollen with no time. Or foreplay is key. Look for the nearest tree and start caressing its nuts. Let's go with the B-movie.
Yes, Nez, that's perfect. We just need to create a sexually enticing atmosphere. I'll work on the jazz.
Me and Dahlia will do the mood lighting. It can't be that hard to dim the lights in the forest, right? That leaves you to handle the ultimate sexy mood setter, the TV that only plays the B-movie. Shockingly, the TV is surprisingly easy to set up in the forest. Somehow, one of the nearby trees has a functional power outlet.
Victory! We've created the sexiest vibes ever! This forest is basically Bone City, France! It is definitely an improvement, but I'm still a bit nervous. I am not seeing any signs of pollination yet. What if the vibes are simply not horny enough?
Wait, you guys, I just figured it out! Bees are pollinators, right? We should dress up in sexy bee costumes! Nobody can resist a sexy thematic outfit! You all get to work on your sexy bee costumes. You just tape some black and yellow construction paper to your latest rave outfit and make a stinger out of a vibrator. Nice!
Guys, check it out! I'm a sexy construction worker bee! These plants will swoon for my sweat-soaked bee muscles!
Wanna get stung?
I'm a sexy maid bee! Shit, I dropped my pollen-soaked feather duster!
And I am a sexy letter bee.
You ask Calculester why he decided to dress up like the letter B, but not an actual bee.
Oh, it is simple, really. I did the calculations and it turns out the letter B is technically sexier than B, because it has more curves. Also, it can be interpreted as a butt or boobs, or even balls. Statistically, it is the sexiest letter.
Ah, yes, of course. I've never thought of it that way, but I guess it makes sense. Cal is right, plants nut for the letter B. He does a sexy dance for the plants and everybody starts pollinating so hard you can smell it the second you walk into the forest.
Thank you all for helping, and especially Nez. This has been a very beautiful plan.
Yeah, you rock, dude! Even I can admit you're a true bee-genary. A goddamn bee virtuoso!
Oh, good one, Damien.
My turn, we saved the B-Day! Turns out Dahlia's bad at wordplay, and you're great at friendship. Plus, inhaling all that pollen stink earns you 2 smarts and 1 charm. We finally got to see the sexy bee costume. It wasn't that bad. Okay, week 1 evening. Where do we go? Let's go to Scout HQ. That day, the Monster Scouts hike around the camp cleaning up litter to respect nature and stuff. Nobody but Coach gives a damn about picking trash, but it quickly becomes the contest to find the coolest garbage. Some find used condoms, others find the weirdly shaped fruit. You somehow find a Rembrandt is an original. The mystery of how the Rembrandt ended up there will go on to trigger the most epic adventure you will all go on this summer, but it's off screen. But you still gain 2 creativity by just looking at it, so magnificent! You duck into a class, Coach is teaching about knot tying because Dahlia's in there and you think it might be a bondage workshop. It's not a bondage workshop. Knot tying is the ancient and powerful craft which has served sailors, adventurers, and sex havers since time immemorial. They're not so dynamic and versatile that they can save your life or slaughter your enemies, depending on which way you feed the bite. But we're not going to talk about any of those knots today. Today we'll be tying up a simple square knot 6,000 times, because fundamentals are important. After all, you've got to learn to crawl before you walk, and you have to learn how to walk before you can run, and that's still several steps before learning to tie a square knot. Come to think of it, maybe this knot tying class should be focused on teaching you how to run. Yeah, 6,000 laps for everyone. No, this is bogus. You came to this class to mac on Dahlia, not to improve your cardiovascular fitness. You go grab her massive bicep and whisper that you should ditch, but... Ditch? Ditch?
No way! I came to this camp to learn wilderness survival, and knot tying is the #1 most important wilderness survival skill. As if fire starting, building shelter, navigation, and finding water, they're all tied for first place. What, you think we could just teach ourselves how to tie knots? Ridiculous! The only way to learn knot tying is by running in a circle 6,000 times like Coach said.
As much as you'd relish the opportunity to get really sweaty with Dahlia, you're pretty sure you'd literally die after lap 15 or so. So you need a better plan. Luckily, you happen to know a thing or two about knot tying. Maybe if you show Dahlia a really impressive knot, she'll let you teach her instead of coach. So what's it gonna be, hot stuff? What knot are you going to show off? Well, it's not about the knot you tie, but it's the material you use to tie it. Tie a regular square knot using an electric eel. Or tie the ultimate knot by getting married. Oh. I think this is boldness, I think this is charm. So either one of these works. Let's go get married. No, what? Wait, what? That was boldness? We got debated. Getting married? But marriage is a sham. The idea of a life partnership is likely as old as the human race, but our modern concept of marriage was invented by medieval barons to safeguard their inheritance. It's a convenient legal fiction that binds together estates and forges diplomatic alliances at the expense of personal autonomy and sexual liberty. What's more, any attempt to place a government-mandated cage around love is doomed to fail. There's a reason the ability to annul marriages has been a hotly contested issue. It's no coincidence that the rise of divorce as a more socially acceptable option has run parallel to the women's liberation movement and the proliferation of various models of polyamory. And that's not even getting into the various anarchist groups which oppose marriage on principle, labeling it as a tacit acknowledgement of the state's power over our most private emotions. Wow. You had no idea Dahlia had such strong and well-researched opinions about marriage. What? Oh, I don't. I was just reading directly from the Ashley Book of Knots, a definitive knot-tying manual dating back to the mid-20th century. According to the author, Clifford Warren Ashley, marriage isn't a very good knot at all. It's only a matter of years before it ceases to be secure altogether. A much better knot, according to the book, is freaky tantric sex. It's too bad you didn't suggest that, then we could have done it. You ask if it's too late to suggest freaky tantric sex. Much too late. You've already proven you know nothing about knots. You'd probably do it wrong. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll go run 6,000 laps so I can learn how a real expert ties knots. Ah, fuck. Dahlia ends up running 69 laps for extra credit, and you are devastated by how nasty she's being without you. You lose 2 boldness and 1 charm. Well, that did not go as expected. At least we have the campfire and we can just gossip around these assholes. Let's sit with Mossman. Hello there, Nez. I just heard the most interesting gossip. Would you like to hear it? You can take it or leave it. You're really just here to relax by the fire. I'll accept your silence as a yes. You'll never believe what I just heard. Our fellow campmate, Aravi Mishra, seemingly innocent and endearing, actually moonlights as a monster slayer. She slays monsters through the night just for fun. Yeah, that's kinda common knowledge. What do you think of that? You think, no shit. Oh, you think you could do better? Why don't you tell me what gossip you've learned in the past 24 hours if you're so good at it? Please? Yeah, you figured this was just a bid by Moss to get you to tell him some juicy gossip. Luckily, you're not going to disappoint. Well, we have a big bird, Transylvanian vampire mosquitoes, basic common sense, cocaine-fueled interpretive dance, an enchanted frog, Lord Poseidon, a flat earther, a giant wriggling maggot. And fill in the blank. Hashtag so fetch. Because we're trying to make fetch happen. Holy smokes, I never would have believed it. This blows my Aravi Slayer revelation out of the water. I can't wait to tell everybody about the insane double lives people at Camp Spooky appear to be living. You make the conscious decision to spread lies around the camp. Great move, asshole. Anyway, you overhear your rumor being spread. Hey, did you hear about the time Nez wrote a tweet that actually went viral? Apparently, back in 2016, Nez drank too many wine coolers and tweeted out, "Sorry, but the concept of cocaine-fueled interpretive dance is totally problematic. Hashtag so fetch." The tweet blew up overnight and nobody could shut up about Nez's hot take. I heard hashtag so fetch even started trending. Of course, such a spicy opinion is going to receive some backlash. Apparently, the people you don't want to piss off community was pretty unhappy with what Nez had to say. But then a viral account run by a giant wriggling maggot tweeted, "Yo, at Nez is totally in the right. Want to talk about it more on my podcast, hashtag so fetch." So Nez agreed to be on a giant wriggling maggot's podcast, and apparently he was denying ever since. What do you think about that? Maybe we shouldn't cancel anybody based on a tweet they wrote so many years ago, but it's still something to think about. Well, viral fame is fleeting, but gossip is forever. Nez loses 2 creativity, what? What? But why? But why? Anyway, we're gonna go get drinks. The weekend is here, and so you visit Juan the small magical Latino cat. Well, well, well. I hope you have your reflexes ready because what I have ready is a selection of weird, questionable drinks. Sharpen your fingers because here we go. And time to start. What do we have? No, we do not have the genie flask. Okay, time to reset. Okay, hopefully the genie flask shows up. Here we go. There it is. Now just to fight over it. You assholes, stay in your lanes. Let us have the genie flask. No, stay away. Fuck off, stay away. No, you're not gonna push us down. Get away from the genie flask, you assholes. Don't push us. Okay, there we go. And now we got our plotline trigger. I managed to catch a genie inside that flask. It took me years and you just drank it. I hope you ask for an important wish at least, like ending world hunger. Fuck yeah, you wish to spend time with your summer crush. Plotline unlocked. Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Ciao. Week 2 morning. Time to begin the rivalry plot. Where do we go? I say we go to the Camp Dome. Today you're playing the most dangerous Camp Dome game of all, Charm Wars. The rules are simple, you must gain charm by the end of the round or you will die instantly. Nez, you better earn some charm quick. Like in the next 10 seconds you're gonna fucking die, holy shit, earn some charm already. Oh, okay, thank god, you just earned 2 charm. Phew, that was way too close. You grow tired of all of that pretty soon and decide to go check on your favorite pile of sexy blue muscles. You find her in front of a chalkboard covered in what seems to be a lot of doodles of herself tearing someone apart in different ways.
Oh, Nez, it's a good thing you're here. You're just in time to witness the most epic summer adventure ever. You see, if I want to have the best summer ever, I need to have the most epic adventure this camp has ever seen. And I think we all know what that is. Winning the talent/character art contest. The rules are simple. You must perform a talent and wow the audiences and grow as a character from it. All of the summer camps compete, and if I pretend to win, I have to beat the reigning champion, Peter Papaya from Camp Rival Camp. That bastard! Rumor has it that last year he did something too amazing to be described by words, but they say it's the reason why he's known as Peter Papaya. So I guess his talent was to swiftly fill out a petition to legally change his name.
Filling out legal documents and going through long bureaucratic processes is indeed a formidable feat for a young adult. Hard not to be impressed.
I started brainstorming and came up with a cool talent number. It included outfit changes, never before seen surprise guests, deep heartfelt moments, and even an epic anime musical number to top it all off. But then I was told we don't have the budget for all of that, so second best thing was sticking to my best talent, disemboweling people. I know it doesn't seem like much, but wait, I will disembowel none other than friggin' Peter Papaya. I will show you my main talent and grow as a character. I will grow into Dahlia with a better understanding of what's inside Peter Papaya's vital organs. And I would be beating Peter Papaya by murdering Peter Papaya. It's what if I've understood Liam's tweets right, people call meta.
Wow, Dahlia actually understanding what meta means is actually quite a bit of a character growth.
But it still doesn't sound like much, does it? I asked if I could still go with the anime song, but it's a no. I still need something to make this disemboweling more epic. Do you have any non-anime related ideas?
Well, 50% of my brain space is anime and the other one is video games, so yes, probably. Well, secretly feed Peter Papaya confetti and other hilarious items for a week so you could add some wow factor to his disembowelment. Or everyone expects you to disembowel his body, but what about you disembowel his mind? Ah, yes of course, the next step above disembowelment is obviously a lobotomy.
Whoa, deep! Such a master plan, Nez! Maybe I should disembowel your mind, haha!
No thanks.
Well, if we want to disembowel Peter Papaya's mind, we need to learn how he thinks first. Want to sneak into Camp Rival Camp tonight and spy on him?
It's a date, hopefully. Later that night, you try to sneak into Camp Rival Camp, you carry a very delicious looking cake you've got.
Okay, remember, we need to be very careful so they don't realize we're here. Let me put some music on my phone so we could get into the right stealth move.
I mean stealth mode. That seems counterintuitive, but she's a tactician here, you guess? She puts on some stealthy music, it's hard to tell. There's some guy screaming stealth mode pretty loud every now and then. The air horns do not help. Dahlia?
Oh no, don't look at me, I'm stealthy! Do you think you could become stealthier by screaming I'm stealthy?
Does she?
I'm not here, and if I was, I wouldn't be doing anything suspicious!
Why are you here? Are you finally changing your mind? Finally!
What do you mean?
Come to the
You're here to join us, right? To leave old Camp Spooky and become a proud rival at Camp Rival Camp.
What? No way! What are you talking about? Dahlia is no traitor!
Well, you are a natural-born rival. Isn't your whole thing like being a foil to Damien? Let's not forget she has rock-solid abs, which is something we celebrate in Camp Rival Camp. Here you can wear a uniform that will truly let you show them off.
And I heard you spend most of your time at Spooky High trying to topple the status quo by defeating the rulers of some circles of hell. We like that too.
Yes, we were all pretty confused when we saw you enrolled in Camp Spooky, instead of following your true calling and finally becoming an apex rival.
Shut up! I'm no mere rival, I am Dahlia, conqueror of hell! If anything, stupid Damien is my rival! Nez, they're clearly trying to use mind games to confuse us from achieving our goal, let's flee!
And so she uses a smoke bomb she just so happened to have in her pocket, and you both escape amidst the confusion.
Damn, that was close! They were starting to mess with my head! Friggin' Peter Papaya and his evil minions! Don't worry, my good friend, your plan was genius. They just probably have super hearing or something that could detect us despite our 6 stealth skills. But hey, while we're here in this cloud of smoke, I managed to pillage this from them. Losers, you can have it.
And so she handles you 3 charms she stole from Morty's abs. Nice! Okay, that plan went awry. We still gotta continue helping Dahlia find a way to win the talent contest. Where do we go though to practice? I say we go to Scout HQ. That day in Monster Scouts, you all practice writing speeches in preparation for being killed by Bear. You want to get your last words right. You decide to write a heartfelt poem dedicated to your favorite things in life. Monster Camp, the smell of rain, the bittersweet joy of watching the sun set for the very last time, and chicken tenders. Everyone is moved by your poem. You're pretty sure you even make the nearby bears cry. You gain 2 creativity. You're binge watching the new season of Detective Weirdo when suddenly someone throws you an actual bunch of weasels at you. Oh, it's just Dahlia's way of getting your attention.
Hey Nez, you know what time it is?
You check your phone, you tell her it's 5:50.
Wrong! It's talent/character art contest o'clock. Your phone is dumb and knows nothing about what time is.
She grabs your phone and throws it very far.
I wanted to rehearse for the contest. There are a couple things I need to perfect. Let's go through my notes once more. 1. Fight Peter Papaya. 2. Defeat Peter Papaya. Note while defeating him, add extra pizzazz by saying a very cool victory catchphrase. 3. Disembowel Peter Papaya. Note, should I disembowel him once he's dead or while he's agonizing in pain? Consult Nez about this. 4. Win the town/character art contest. Conquer Summer. High five Nez and freeze in the air while high-fiving. The end.
You tell her disemboweling Peter Papaya while he's still alive may add some extra wow factor to the whole thing.
Okay, let me write that down. Wow factor. Perfect, thanks. The other big thing is the victory catchphrase. It's very important. It can elevate a final blow or completely spoil it. I've brainstormed some ideas. Let me read them for you. Sorry for defeating you, Peter. Let me make this up to you by getting rid of this excess bowels you seem to have. Funny, but a bit too long. I think the momentum gets lost. Hey, Peter, say goodbye to pooping because the only bowel movement you'll ever have is the bowels moving out. That one was too long. Also, I wrote better to admit bowel's relationship to poop. It is literally the worst part of disemboweling someone. Then I wrote, tonight, you dine in hell. This one I liked a lot, but it sounds like it's missing something. I don't know. These aren't working for me. Any ideas? We need something that prepares the audience for what comes next. Which, just to be clear, is punching through Peter Papaya's body and proceeding to extract his bowels from inside of him.
Okay, as weird as this request is, today won't be the first day you say no to literally any absurd thing your friends ask you to help them with. What do we do? I was taught that the most important thing is who you are on the inside. Let's see who you are on the inside. Or Peter Papaya, you still have some dignity in you, let me check. No, I like the first one, it's very poetic.
Whoa, Nez, you're natural at coming up with victory catchphrases before disemboweling someone.
You are, you're actually considering majoring in it at university.
Okay, I think we're good here. Our only loose end is Peter Papaya still doesn't know we're having our final showdown at the town/character art contest. Let's go to Camp Rival Camp again. We need to formally challenge him to a duel right away.
And so you go back to Camp Rival Camp to find Peter Papaya.
Where is that bastard? I'm sure he's somewhere doing evil rival stuff.
You eventually find him, so you proceed to snoop cautiously from distance, hidden in a bush. He's writing letters to senior citizens who feel alone in the last years of their lives. You can tell all this by the way he writes, is how he moves his wrist that gives all the extra info away.
Wait, that doesn't look evil.
That's because Peter Papaya isn't evil, says a voice behind you.
Ah, you again? You won't confuse me with your mind games this time! I know Peter Papaya sent you to throw me off balance!
That's just not true. Peter doesn't even know you want to fight him. He's a good guy. The man doesn't even gossip because he thinks it's too mean.
So he didn't even hear the rumor that you were gonna try to disembowel him. Peter Papaya? A good guy? No way, he's evil! He's from Camp Rival Camp, look at him!
Nah, he only enrolled in Camp Rival Camp this year because he did something unspeakable last year in order to win the Town/Character Arc contest.
No one knows exactly what it is, but apparently it's why people call him Peter Papaya now. It scarred him for life.
What a character arc!
But this can't be!
But it can, Dahlia. You claim Papaya is your rival and yet he doesn't even know about you.
You basically want to disembowel the most good-hearted person at Camp Rival Camp.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, mad respect. But if someone asks, I say you're the rival here. I saw you at Spooky High, Dahlia, and defeating Damon LeVay seemed to be your fancy French word. Why are you running from that? Why did you go to Camp Spooky as one of the main group, instead of being the rival you were born to be?
Isn't it like confusing? There are 6 people in the main group and 2 of them are demons. Doesn't it sound wrong to you?
True, also he's red and you're blue. It's like it's written in the stars you aren't the hero here. You're Damon's rival!
But, why can't he be my rival?
But in high school, wasn't your whole thing defeating him and conquering the Circle of Hell? I heard his thing was something about being a hairdresser. It sounds like you're the rival focused on defeating him, while he had some more depth. There's no shame in being a rival! Just join us and we will all defeat puny old Camp Spooky!
But...
Come on, Dahlia, you're one of us! Rivals don't give up when they fail, that's our whole thing. Trying again and again until the end of times. No, Dahlia, no! Do not fall to the dark side!
Maybe they're right, Nez! I used to be very focused on conquering the 8th Circle of Hell. Mom always said that's what we Aquinos are meant to do. It's our duty. Maybe all this stuff about having the best summer ever and getting all of the Monster Scout badges is just me getting distracted from defeating Damien. I don't know anymore.
Dimitri, Morty, and Badness are offering their hands to Dahlia, welcoming her to join them. Dahlia, no!
Goodbye, Nez.
She left. Dahlia! She left Camp Spooky, and she joined Camp Rival Camp. What do we do? Wait, hold up. Why are you still here by the campfire? Anyway, we'll leave you alone with Milo. We'll go gossip again with Moss.
Why, hello there, Nez. What are you up to?
Not much, just scrolling on her phone because you're feeling a little introverted right now.
Ah, you don't feel like talking. That's okay. I'll play on my phone too.
Okay, cool. You and Moss sit in comfortable silence for all of 15 seconds, and then you get a text from Moss that says,
"Please tell me some gossip, I'm so bored, please." Oh, sorry, did I send that to you? I meant to send that to my cousin, Nez. Yes, it's a common name among moth people, you know.
No, it is not. Moss is obviously lying through his metaphorical teeth. So you suppose there's nothing wrong with you lying through the gossip to get him to leave you alone. Let's go. Okay, choose one. Flaming AK-47, night vision goggles, magical girl cosplay, edible underwear. Cosplay, immaculate chakra alignment, hentai addiction, chronic earwax buildup, biggest dick energy award, hentai addiction. And type in a famous person who's hella dead. Let's go with Harambe.
My, what titillating gossip. I can't wait to tell my cousin Nez about it. Also, everyone needs to know.
Moss actually then proceeds to pull up a contact named Nezman. Damn, I guess it's a common moth people name after all. You have a lot to ask your parents. The cell reception here is total ass, so everyone's bored enough to spread your rumor around fairly quickly.
Hey, have you heard the news about Nez? No? Well then, get ready to have your shit rocked. Last week when Nez was in line at Starbucks, he just so happened to see the famous celebrity Harambe waiting for their drink nearby. Being the giant fan that Nez is, he immediately went over to say hello. Apparently Harambe was very impressed with Nez's outfit, especially his magical girl cosplay. Then Nez asked Harambe about the rumors surrounding their hentai addiction. Harambe was very offended by that, and immediately blocked Nez on Twitter. Nez's life has never been the same since. Isn't that wild? I would remember that the next time you talk to him.
Nez may not have actually met Harambe, but everyone who meets Nez after hearing this is gonna know that he lost for fun. Ah, great, we have 0 fun. Anyway, what will it be then? We will take a gamble. That weekend, you visit your good old pal Juan. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted. Bueno, bueno. Look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? What about this one? Aha! Sangria! Okay. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or do you prefer the mystery box? Let's go with the sangria. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. We have a sangria. Ah, the delicious sangria, Mediterranean concoction with a lot of heart. Yeah, we got this drink a lot of times, we know what it does. Hope you can stomach that. Happy trails! Okay, week 3 morning. And Dahlia has defected to Camp Rival Camp. But something tells me she'll still appear in one of these events. Let's go to Scout HQ. That day in Monster Scouts, you make each other friendship bracelets. Except the Monster Scout leader pairs you randomly with your friendship bracelet recipients. I guess so Larry the Lich doesn't feel left out for having no friends. You get paired with Larry. Surprisingly enough, he's a great conversationalist. And he makes you a super heartfelt bracelet that imbues you with 2 creativity when you wear it. Larry sure is nice. Maybe there will come one day when he's cool enough to be your friend. Or at least a romanceable summer fling option, but today is not that day. You've spent the day happily engaging in classic summer camp activities, arson, delinquency, fistfights, and now macaroni art.
Alright, tiny bendy noodles, it's time for you to bend to my artistic will! I am employing a new statistical regression in order to gain a deeper appreciation of this art form.
I made a necklace! Where I'll keep powerful curses in the hollow part of the noodle, duh!
You think some mere macaroni will protect you from the most powerful enemy one can face at summer camp?
Let me take a wild guess. Is it bears?
No, Joy, it's bears!
Right, how foolish of me.
You wouldn't even be able to smash those noodles in time to stop a bear! You might not even see one before it's too late! They're masters of disguise! In fact, as much as I cherish you, dear students, I cannot be certain that any one of you might not be a bear in disguise! According to my research, bears are mammals, and I am a non-organic life form comprised of electronics and programming. Don't you see? That's exactly what a bear disguised as a robot would say! You are correct. Perhaps my programming prevents me from realizing that a bear is residing inside my metal chest. That's why I can never truly become emotionally close with anyone, because anyone could secretly be a bear in disguise. It's a terrible, lonely existence. But that's the price I must pay for safety from bear attacks. Trust no one, and then you will trust no bear by accident.
Coach, you must know how insane that sounds.
Insanely safe. He's right. Insanely safe is the best kind of safe to be, which means any one of us could be a bear.
This is getting to be unbearable. Time to devise a foolproof method to show that no one here is secretly a bear. Well, just stick a finger as far as you can into any one of those orifices. If a bear has been hiding inside you, you'll poke its fur. Or the Myers-Briggs indicator should do the trick. It reveals key traits of your personality, such as the conflict resolution style and if secretly you're a bear. Yes, we will use the Myers-Briggs indicator. No, we are not smart enough, never mind.
I normally discourage screen time in favor of physical activity, but in this case I think we can make an exception. Phones out, campers, let's discover our true personalities.
I do love a good self-reflection. I'll bite. You like to be involved in active and fast-paced jobs. Saving the world, strongly agree.
You find yourself enjoying Bulgarian fusion ska. Strongly agree. Though I do not technically experience enjoyment, I strongly aspire to. You often hibernate for months and months at a time. How would I stay physically fit and active though? Strongly disagree. Are you more interested in fighting evil by daylight or finding love by moonlight? Both! You have an omnivorous diet including other mammals, berries, and fish. Negative. I am not a mammal, nor do I need to consume food.
You would willingly kick a horse to death if it would cause all political prisoners to be released. Depends on the horse.
You belong to the family Ursidae. No proud weir Feldae all the way. Everyone have their results? I'm an ENFP. I'm an INTPT.
Oh, Cal, we're the same.
I'm Sailor Jupiter.
And I'm an INFJ. You look at your results? No, it can't be. It just can't be. Those 4 letters shouldn't even be an option.
Nez, you look sick. Did you forget how to read again? Here, I'll tell you your result. Looks like your type is BEAR. Bear T. Wait. Oh my god! I knew it! I knew there was a bear among us! And the real bear was inside Nez all along!
Wow, I can't believe Coach was actually right!
Of course I was! If there's one thing I know about bears, it's everything!
You assure them that you may be a bear, but you have no desire to maul them or attack them as per Coach's fears.
That may be, friend Nez, but even a lie of omission is still a lie, and the trust has been broken. If you only had told us that you were a bear. It is a lovely day at Camp Spooky, and you are a horrible bear.
They leave you alone so you can process this new information and also protect themselves from a potential bear attack. You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts, and also you are bear. Okay? Sure? Hopefully that doesn't fuck up our plotline? Oh my god, we're a bear! Okay? So, where do we go for our final event? Let's go to the Haunted Manor. That day you venture into the Haunted Manor as a bear. Everything is going fine and you're reassured on how brave you are. Even the ghosts are scared of us. When suddenly a ghost, or is it someone wearing a blanket with 2 holes so hard to tell the difference, appears and whispers into your ear.
Remember, one day you'll be gone and no one will remember you. All the struggle you endure to become a better version of yourself, both personally and professionally, will eventually mean nothing.
The ghost leaves while you take all that in, gaining 2 boldness in the process. It is a lovely day at Camp Spooky and you're still a horrible bear. Son of a bitch! It overwrote the plotline! We're gonna have to re-roll again. Okay, here we go, and we're not a bear anymore. We'll save that plotline for another time. But you don't care about any of that. You can't stop thinking about Dahlia. Is she gone for good? Dimitri, Batness, and Morty convinced her to join Camp or Rival Camp. Yeah, maybe she started out as Damon's rival, but she had no rival in your heart. You didn't stop her because she seemed to leave on her own volition. But you know she didn't mean it. Not after all these weeks where you've seen her being happier than ever with all the summer camp shenanigans. The Monster Scout badge is the best summer ever checklist, her excitement to win the town/character art contest. She wasn't out of place in Camp Spooky! You need to go rescue her, but you can't go alone. You need to bring all your friends to show Dahlia you all love her and see her as a part of Camp Spooky. Now it's time to tell your friends. You're about to text them via your group chat, but you can't. It's just too easy. You realize after all this time you've developed a severe dependency on solving conflicts by choosing one of 2 very wacky options. And you're becoming addicted to the rush of high stakes when doing so. No time for asking hard questions, be fast. Choose one of these 2 wacky options to tell your friends about your plan. What do we do to save Dahlia? Write an email newsletter with a headline so enticing they actually open it, or take the risk with a big gesture, get on a plane and write the call to action in the clouds. Yeah, something along the lines of like, comment, and subscribe to Nezeru Gaming. We will write our call to action in the sky. Great idea! You get into a plane and write your message to your friends in the sky. Then you jump from the plane while still in the sky because fuck it.
Jeez, couldn't you just text us?
No, you could not!
So extra. Loved it.
This isn't possible.
Is it true? Dahlia has deserted to Camp Rival Camp? Those bastards!
We don't have time to lose. I'm sure if we reassure her that she's one of us, she'll come back. You all arrive at Camp Rival Camp, but you can't find Dahlia anywhere.
Okay, let me infiltrate a bit. Little known fact, we celebrities can go incognito by wearing a hat or hoodie and a pair of sunglasses.
They leave. You're all hidden in bush when suddenly...
Hey guys, what are you doing here?
Oh, Dahlia, hey, that jacket looks good on you.
Friend Dahlia, how did you find us? We were so well hidden in this conveniently placed bush. Well, it wasn't hard. You need to put on some stealth music if you want to infiltrate a place. Otherwise, it'll be easy to spot you. Okay, whatever, listen. Don't believe the bullshit those Camp Rival Camp bozos told you. You're one of us, girl. I don't know. They make a good point. My thing was always being Damon's rival. I spent all of high school doing rival stuff. I am a rival. And the thing about the main group being 6 people with 2 demons, they aren't wrong. It sounds strange. I think I wasn't supposed to be there at Camp Spooky. It's like when Joy always tells me I'm not part of the coven despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I am. I think I'm not good at perceiving when I'm part of something.
Look, you're definitely not part of the coven, but you are one of us. We love you. Yeah! Who cares who you were in the past? People change and evolve. Look at Ravi, she used to be a monster slayer, and now she's part of Camp Spooky.
I mean, I'm still a monster slayer, but now I'm more selective of who I slay. Like, I got it, not all monsters are evil.
See, people change, and you did too. Come back with us, we miss you.
Guys!
Well, look who we have here. Dimitri, you evil bastard. You flatter me, Joy. We're here to take Dahlia back to Camp Spooky where she belongs. I think Dahlia can make her own choices, my luscious, powerful flower.
You two get a fucking room! Also, I don't know, Dimitri. Camp Rival Camp is cooler than I thought it'd be, but I think I may want to go back to Camp Spooky.
Okay, who cares? The plan has gone as expected anyway. The plan? Yeah, we wanted you to be one of us for real, but there was also value in luring all these puny wannabe heroes into our camp.
What?
Aren't you wondering why it's taking so long for your Reaper friend to come back?
Milo!
Look, we already took care of him. Milo! We've been preparing for this day for weeks. We've gathered each of your strongest rivals in order to put an end to Camp Spooky. And Milo is a cat. Yes, we created an Instagram account for this cat and prompted people. Can this cat get more followers than Milo Belladonna? Spoiler alert, he could. Dimitri!
This is not nice, friend Dimitri.
It is not intended to be nice, Calculaster. I've always wanted to vanquish a lot of you, but maybe I was wrong in limiting my resources to the evils of the dark side. It turns out if you look hard enough, you can find much more interesting allies in the most unexpected places.
Gasp!
Is that Destructron? I thought we took care of him! Kill, Calculaster.
Friend Robot, that is not nice. Don't you prefer to resort to peace? I'm sure deep in your code you'll find it the most logical option.
Deep in its code. If someone should know its code, that'd be you.
Server error.
This comment is confusing. I suspect this is on purpose to create a moment of suspense prior to a revelation. Please resolve the suspense and proceed to the revelation. Sure. I present to you, Calculaster Jr.
Double gasp!
Kill, father. This cannot be. I would remember birthing a robot child. Or you wouldn't. Using forbidden black magic, I found this war machine. It comes from the future. In its timeline, you built it in an attempt to comprehend life better through fatherhood. You coded this beauty here to look for radical solutions to improve society it was part of using pure logic. The funny twist, it concluded that the best solution was to tear down monsterkind and start society anew. Just like the darkest timeline! When you saw what you did, you vowed to fight your own son in an endless war to stop its plans to end monsterkind. Calculaster Jr. has made its mission to find ways to travel through timelines and kill all versions of you. I think I should now leave you so you could have a lovely family reunion. Father against Prime Directive. Kill father. Calculaster could not defeat Calculaster Jr. He's having a dreadful existential crisis now that he knows he provoked the end of monsterkind in some alternative timelines.
Dimitri, you bastard!
Aravi attacks Dimitri. He dodges it. She's full of rage. Cal's a good boy and he might feel paralyzed by a moral dilemma. But when confronted with a moral dilemma, I solve it with my sword. Good luck fighting me. We'll see. Gah! She jumps towards Dimitri, but all of a sudden someone else stops her attack. He's not your enemy today, Aravi. Aravi is frozen. It's rare to see her like that. It's almost as if she recognized the voice.
Oh.
Salil? Salil! Oh, holy shit, who is this Demon Hunter Twink? You're a fool, sister. Look at you, why do you keep suppressing your monster half? Embrace your true nature. Oh right, you're her little brother. We found out about you in Monster Prom. It's the mark Father left us, Salil. Father is evil, really evil. He left us. Mother made a mistake believing he could ever change. Why do you insist on admiring that monster? Good and evil are matters of perspective, Aravi. How are you good slaying monsters mercilessly? Hold up, is your father Illidan? No, Father is right. Humankind is a virus that'll bring the world to an end. You think Father wants to annihilate humankind? That may be true, but he really wants to heal the world. Open your eyes. Salil, you're the one who needs to open your eyes. Well, it seems we won't agree on this one. I guess the only way to settle this is doing what we do best.
I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight you, brother! You'd better change your mind soon then. You're already at a disadvantage by not tapping into the source of your true power. And so a fight of epic proportions begin. Oh my, sibling fights are something else, aren't they?
Enough of this.
Dimitri, this stops now! You can pat yourself on the back for this little charade of yours, but you and I have fought enough times to know how this is going to end. My sweet joy, you're right as usual. I am evil, but not delusional. Your power surpasses mine, as hard as that is to admit. But we're more like, you know, rivals with benefits. I'm not purely your rival. Huh? By traveling through alternative timelines, I found someone who's much more of a true rival to than myself. I'm sure you'll remember her. Hello, Joy. Evil Joy. Yes, in the flesh. Why are you surprised? Did you really think you could steal our hope and escape with no repercussions? You brought my reality to an end! Yeah, because it was an evil reality. Maybe so, but nonetheless. Why don't you let me repay you the favor? Shit, I guess we are doing this. Okay, sorry, I must admit that is sexy.
Dimitri, this is not cool!
Oh, it looks cool to me, and it's partly all thanks to you. You helped out a lot by luring them here. Do you see now that you're a natural-born rival? By having you here for the first time, it seems we have truly defeated Camp Spooky. Dahlia, just accept who you are. Look at all these people. Who are you more like? Calculester, Ravi and Joy? Or Calculester Jr., Salil and Evil Joy? You're a war machine. You're a vessel of pure power. You're a goddess of wrath. You're one of us. Dahlia falls into her knees for the first time. She looks truly defeated. Don't be sad. It's a good day to be part of Camp Rival Camp. Camp Spooky has finally succumbed to the sexy, shirtless, raw power of rivals. That's not true! What? You've forgotten me, you loser! And good luck defeating me with that lame summoning everyone's nemesis trick. 'Cause I don't have a rival anymore. I have a friend. Damien! Dahlia, don't listen to these noobs. You're one of us.
You really think so?
Fuck yeah! No! If you think you two stand a chance against Camp Rival Camp, then you really are equals. Equally dumb. What do you say, Dahlia? Wanna show these losers how we do things down in hell? Yes, let's bash some heads, you spicy red baby! You don't need to tell me twice. Damien and Dahlia then bring hell to Camp Rival Camp. They sync up epically as if they're one formidable demon who has no rival. Soon, Calculester Jr., Salil, and Evil Joy all fall back against the storm of kicks and punches you two bring. This can't be! I will defeat you! Good luck with that! You're gonna need it! They achieve total sync and prepare the most epic punch technique ever! Today you dine in hell! Our specialty, Knuckle Sandwich! No! That'll teach him! Hey, I gotta admit, you didn't do half bad, little prince. What can I say? I used to have a rival that kept me on my toes. I got stronger from it. Dahlia!
You saved us, friends, Damon and Dahlia.
We did, huh? I'm very happy you're back.
Joy, Calculester. That was something else.
Dang, I wish I had popcorn during all that.
You too, it was #epic. #the power of friendship, right?
Milo, you got defeated by a fucking cat.
A cat with a lot of followers. If only you'd seen its Instagram following organic growth, it was unsettling.
Milo!
I'm just really happy you didn't leave us, Dahlia. Don't do that ever again, okay? Yeah, you're my girl. Fuck those rivals. Guys!
You all leave. It's been a long day and you need some rest. You don't gain any stats? Who cares about stats? You're just happy you've all gotten Dahlia back. Holy shit, I didn't expect that to be so anime! We got our anime song climax! And now it's time to take Dahlia to the meteor shower.
Light it up!
You go looking for your favorite blue buff pile of muscles.
Nez, our friends told me you took the effort to tell everyone about me leaving for Camp Rival Camp. Thanks! For a moment I thought I didn't have a place here.
You tell her that she will always have a place next to you.
Really? Of course, and next to me too. We're girls together, kicking ass and looking fierce while we're at it.
Yeah, Dahlia, you rock!
And next to me too, friend Dahlia. I cherish so many happy memories with you, like when we took that trip to Italy together.
Yeah, Dahlia, you're one of us. We're part of the same team.
Yes, the Coven!
No, I meant Ventagram. But we love you, okay? That's the important thing.
Never again doubt our friendship. We're super optimistic people, aren't we? Believe me when I say this. When you smile, Dahlia, the world shines. Milo!
Hoof! Yeah, what all the other nerds said. Aw, Damien, are you being tsundere?
Thanks, Damien! Thanks, everyone!
Dahlia, it's me, Peter Papaya. I've seen everything. After all of that, I think it's obvious you deserve this year's first place at the Talent/Character Art Contest. I surrender my crown to you.
Wait! Dahlia takes a notebook and checks something on it. Hey Peter, say goodbye to pooping because the only bowel movement you'll have is your bowels moving out! And then she disembowels Peter Papaya and takes his crown. I defeated Peter Papaya! I deserve to win the Talent/Character Art Contest! Yes, aside from all the other bullshit that happened, yes. He pointed out that he was already giving her the victory. Oh, oops, I got carried away? Sorry! Ah, classic Dahlia. Everyone laughs at Dahlia's shenanigans, even Peter Papaya, despite the agonizing pain he appears to be in.
We are the
You all
perfect
hug
team.
and the image freezes like the end of a cheesy movie. What is not to love about Dahlia? She radiates positive energy. And to think that someone so cheerful can doubt herself and think that she doesn't belong. You will treasure this adventure forever while remembering that it's always a good time to remind your friends how happy you are that they're there for you. What if you just did that? Reach out to a good friend now to tell them that you are glad that they're part of your life. Friendos, I appreciate you all for always watching our Monster Camp videos. I would not be in this position right now without all of you. Dahlia forever! And there we go, Dahlia's Genie Flask secret ending. It was so very anime, I loved it. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh will now be a consolation we'll always find while gazing into that starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there. On that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all my friends around that campfire. So young and unafraid. And so ready to start.
And there we go, Dahlia's Genie Flask secret ending. If you friendos enjoyed this episode of Monster Camp, leave your comments down below, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to always stay up to date with our videos. Until our next episode, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye friendos!